Hello everybody and welcome to Product Review by Watchful Studio. Today we're going to be looking at SBX 81, the Storm Group, an all plastic box set by Battlefront Miniatures for their Flames of War World War II game system. This box set is for you Soviet players out there, showing you that with the flag in the lower left hand corner of the box and the late war icon in the lower right. This box set retails for $22.50, utilizing the soft plastic castings that Battlefront Miniatures makes. Let's flip over the box and look at the contents. The back of the box shows you that you get 13 infantry teams, which is a myriad of different weapon options, and 5 unit cards. In the Bagration book, that you can use this box to build the Storm Group, Scout Platoon, Armored Recon Platoon, and a Hero SMG company. And we're going to talk a little bit more about these options when we get to the unit cards. But as you can see in the back of the box, an all plastic kit gives you your leader teams, plenty of SMG teams, a flamethrower team, 2 Maxim heavy machine gun teams, a PTRD anti-tank rifle team, and an 82mm mortar team. Let's crack this sucker open and take a look at those sprues. In this box, you get 7 unique sprues, giving you all of the infantry types that you need. The SMG sprues, which there are 4 of them, are going to be the same that you're going to find in the SMG company box set, but there is a tremendous amount of poses, which makes every stand a little unique, which is a nice feature. You also get the heavy machine gun sprue that is identical to the HMG sprue in the blister pack. One sprue contains the anti-tank rifle teams, and the nice surprise about this is it actually gives you the contents to make 2 teams rather than 1, but based on the requirements of a Storm Group, you can essentially only field 1. And then you get the mortar sprue, giving you an 82mm mortar, and surprise, surprise, you do get a 120mm mortar in this box that isn't listed as part of the contents because this mortar is not an option for the Storm Group or even the other platoons that they advertise that this box set can work for. You get all the bases that are needed to assemble these teams, including small, medium, and large bases, with a large base being used for the anti-tank rifle teams. Let's go right ahead and take a look at those unit cards. The Storm Group entry in the Bagration Army book is very limited in what formations can take it, but I do like the versatility that it can field in a game, giving you several options of light anti-tank, your flamethrowers, and even laying down some suppressing fire with heavy machine guns. Statistics wise, they're pretty tough, being fearless at a 3+, having a veteran skill rating of a 3+, so the SMG teams are going to be good in assault, giving them a 2+. They are careful, which is a rare commodity in the Soviet book, needing a 4+ to hit them, and of course, being all infantry teams, they have a 3+ save. Let's take a look at the point costs. The understrength platoon comes in at 13 points, but by merely adding an extra SMG team, it goes up by 1 point, with the options of adding 1 flamethrower team for 2 points and adding an additional Maxim HMD team for 1 point. So maxing out this platoon, you're looking at 17 points, which is a little costly for infantry, but I think the versatility that this group could present on the table is pretty wide and varied, especially considering that they're a 4+ to hit. Let's see what other options this box set can feasibly make. One of the other options that Battlefront advertises that the Storm Group box set can make is for your reconnaissance platoons, particularly your armored ones that would either be mounted in M3 armored cars or a German half-track. So it gives you a card for the HQ, for the armored reconnaissance platoon, and then the armored German half-track transport card. The one card that is missing from this box that could be an oversight or possibly planned based on the other releases that Battlefront Miniatures has is the missing M3 transport card. Overall, this would be a decent option to purchase the Storm Group to fulfill this reconnaissance role, and let's see how that works by flipping over the Armored Reconnaissance Platoon card. By looking at the HQ selection as well as a single platoon in this formation, there would be 8 PPSH SMG teams that would be needed if you wanted to have a full strength platoon with your HQ, which is exactly the amount of teams that you get in the Storm Group. So realistically, the extra teams that you get in the Storm Group can be used elsewhere or just left to the side depending on the formation that you're building. Let's take a look at another option. The Scout Platoon is another option that you can use the SMG teams for in this box set, and this is one of the rare platoons platoons in the Soviet Bagration book that gives you Spearhead. The entire platoon is equipped with PPSH SMGs, and looking at their statistics, they're definitely used for a scouting reconnaissance role, being fearless with a 3+ but a 5+ counterattack. Skill rating is a 3+, 4+ in the assault. Being scouts, they don't want to stick around. They're hit on a 4+, and with that scout rule, take advantage of that gone to ground movement, and then they have a 3+ save. And of course, with every team being equipped with SMGs, they have a rate of fire of 3, halted, or moving. Look at the points cost. Given the capabilities of this scout platoon, they are not the cheapest platoon that you can field on the table, and based on the contents of the Storm Group box set, you would not be able to take a full strength platoon of 9 SMG teams, but you could take the medium strength platoon at 7 teams. One of the things that I wanted to talk about by utilizing all of the teams that come in the Storm Group is if you wanted to build out something like the Armored Reconnaissance Platoon or the Scout Platoon, as Battlefront suggests, it leaves you with all of the special teams such as the anti-tank rifles, the flamethrowers, the heavy machine guns, and the mortar left high and dry. I think an interesting option to utilize those teams while building out a force are the options that are available to you when taking an Engineer Sapper Company. As we will look in the review of the Engineer Sapper Company box set, they do not come with any of the upgrades with the exception of the flamethrower teams. So by purchasing this Storm Group, it now gives you the ability to field anti-tank rifles, heavy machine guns, and mortars as upgrades for your Engineer Sappers. The way that the rules work is the Engineer Sapper Company can choose up to 6 teams from those optional lists, taking no more than 2 of any team type, which utilizes those specialty teams in the Storm Group to perfection. It's just another option available to you and a great way to utilize the items that you purchase. I hope you enjoyed my product review. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and don't forget, let's keep a watchful eye on the hobby. Thanks for watching. Take care.